Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your weekly Bitcoin update. That is the Bitcoin Real-Time Index weekly chart going back some 6-7 years. I like to start here because this is all big picture analysis. It was the settlement almost a year ago above this 85,722, a 5-year channel top. That set up 122,433 as a 3 to 5 month target. It took longer than that, but it definitely took longer than that. It was more of about 10 months, actually, when we first tested it in July, maybe 8-9 months. We did fall back to retest this channel top. As you may recall, back in February, March, April, we spiked below it on an intra-week basis, but we never closed below it. Had we, that would have been an indication of likely longer-term bearish continuation. But as it was, we bottomed out here and then retraced beyond the recent high or the previous high of January onto 122,433. 122,433, nothing more than a full swing, the full wave count. That up until this week, the week of Monday, October 6th, has been holding highs. I've reduced the significance of 122,433 recently. In my analysis, I'd mentioned how a closing above this very simple 6-week channel top, which we did last week, and this week is at 119,361, signals within several months. It could be within several weeks with recently heightened volatility, 138,393 and climbing. So this is our objective now, above 119,361. If you want to just call the range between 122,433 down to 119,361 as a meaningful area to buy into through the rest of October, expecting over the next, I'm just going to say couple of months, quite possibly sooner, 138,393, this 1-year rising channel top able to contain buying through the rest of the year. And I do consider it to be roughly a 2-month target right now above 119,361. And so on the way up, we do have just a simple trend line across the highs at 129,151. I present this for the near-term swing traders in Bitcoin. This is an area we could top out this week. I don't think we'll see a longer-term bearish rotation off this simple trend line. I am holding out for 138,393, as I say again, our 2-month target. Above this 6-week channel top, we closed above last week at 119,361 this week. So this zone, 119,361 to 122,433, is a base of support, above which 121,151 likely over the next week or two, 138,393 over the next month or two. And I'll say that if we close this week Friday above 129,151, rather than 2 months, probably more like 2 to 3 weeks, we can anticipate 138,393, where we could actually, top out, as I say, through the rest of the year and into the first quarter. Certainly, there'd be price acceleration, significant gains as we move into Q1, Q2 of next year if we were over the coming month or two to settle above 138,393. Now for the downside, if we close back below 119,361, we should by the late November ease back to what I've called this channel support. I'm trying to see if I got them both in the same page. I don't really hear it at 110,826. I think I do actually have them on the same chart at some point in here. And yes, I do. So this is the good illustration. So this channel bottom that stems back to the April low, 7-month channel bottom roughly, was almost tested about 3 weeks ago. And it was the point to buy into, as I'd mentioned, in anticipation of upward rotation. The question was, how much higher could we get? I'd mentioned how 138,393 holding above this channel at 110,826 should be considered in reach within 3 to 5 months.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
And it was last week's settlement, Friday, above 119,361, that has narrowed that to within 2 months. And once again, if we close above 129,151, within 2 to 3 weeks. But overall, the 110,826 is the base of longer-term support as we move through the rest of the year. As I've been mentioning, can contain selling on a monthly, possibly quarterly basis, and above which 3 to 5 months likely 138,393, which has now been narrowed to within a couple of months above 119,361. Now, I will say, and it's not going to happen this week, but I need to see what the high is to see what other support levels we might have at 110,826. So, for instance, if the present high at 125,619 remains intact, I will then use this horizontal channel as a base of support. But as we continue climbing, this angle will also climb. So I just need to see where we're at. We need to fall away from the high before I can commit to that. But just know 110,826 will be combined with another support level in the week or two ahead, where we can anticipate any bearish retracement into that zone to be a meaningful buy opportunity through the rest of the year. I think I've said it all. You can rewind because I always repeat myself. I am going to leave it at that for this week's Bitcoin analysis. You have a great week.